welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Delaware Blue Hens. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finds his big tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that...
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Looking for more room. The 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. smells it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they strike first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Cantrell. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Dawson. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Cantrell. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just shedding tackles. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Caught behind the line. It's Strong. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Delaware. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kennesaw State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here comes the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. He'll keep it himself. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it! He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hauls it in. They will score. Touchdown, Delaware.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense at an empty set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lester. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Flips it out in the flat. Quick spin on the run. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Quarterback keeper. Past the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Caught in the backfield. It's awesome. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's strong. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They're going to run it. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's Cantrell. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cantrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On the run, it's awesome. Hard running there. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kaiser. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. On the move. Turning it on.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Snagged in the middle. It's Kaiser. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the goal line, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Number 87, catch and score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So after the first down run, here's second down. Wants to go up top. Finds a tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it at the 30. Turns like that or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's strong.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kaiser. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
There he goes! The 10, touchdown, Blue Hens! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Man, that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 18 over Kennesaw State.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And the timing just a hair off. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. It'll be a run on third and short. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Kaiser. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Lester. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lester. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Kaiser. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The DBs will back off a bit. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Penn State.
Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.